Hi mga Kalaagan! Ako si Kalaagan Fritz at ito ang Laagan sa Cebu. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel at Laagan sa Cebu and click the bell button for notification. Like our official Facebook page at Laagan sa Cebu. It's another pageant episode and another pageant queen na naman ang machichikahan natin sa araw na to. Help me welcome Mrs. Cebu Tourism 2022 and also will be competing for Mrs. Philippines International 2022 who will be representing Mrs. Cebu City North. We have Mrs. Irma Bitzer. Hello, Mrs. Irma.
Fritz.
Thank you very much for guesting here once again at Laagan sa Cebu.
It's nice to be back here. It's always nice to talk to you.
Thank you very much, no? It's an honor to have you as well. So, Ma'am Irma, I would like to ask, how was the feeling that you're being crowned as Mrs. Cebu Tourism?
You know what, Fritz? Mrs. Cebu Tourism, at first I was so overwhelmed. I said, oh my God, it looks like it's a lot of responsibility. But as a traveler and a businesswoman, I think the title really fits in. You know?
Yes.
With my experiences in both sides, I think I'll be able to help our tourism sector and our officials as I officially represent the Mrs. Cebu City in the national pageant. Especially, you know, that the tourism sector was really hit during the typhoon
Yes.
and the pandemic.
Absolutely.
And I would be here and help in any way that I can as the Mrs. Cebu Tourism.
Yes, because when you say Mrs. Cebu Tourism, like the beautiful tourist destination here in Cebu.
Yes.
Diba? Okay, and also I would like to ask, no, who is Mrs. Irma Bitzer without the crown?
Mrs. Irma Bitzer without the crown, you know, you can see a lot of things about me.
Yes.
Many people saw me during the Talents Night acting,
Ang galing ng
dancing.
talent mo, ha?
Latay-latay sa kawayan.
Diba? Nag-swing pa. Oh my God! Oh, hindi naman talaga akalain mo na ikaw talaga yung mananalo doon, no?
It was a different side of me. I was doing speech, but you know, without the crown, you can see me doing financial consultancy, accounting consultancy, project management, transition, and financial analysis. This is really me. And at the same time, I have passion for food, so I have a cafe.
Yes!
But on top of that, I'm really into sports.
Oh!
In fact, when I was working in Manila, I joined our inter-company tournament for badminton and basketball for women.
You're also an athlete.
Yeah.
You have a lot of things, no?
Yes.
You are a businesswoman, you are an athlete, and right now you are also a beauty queen.
Yes,
Wow,
yes.
amazing, no? Now, I do believe that you already started your advocacy, diba? So, about your advocacy, since you are now crowned as Mrs. Cebu Tourism, what are your plans?
You know what, Fritz? Since I have my advocacy, I've been doing a lot about it even before I joined the pageant. So, with or without the pageant, my advocacy would always be there. And my passion for education would always continue. So, BP or the Bukas Palad Foundation would always be my advocacy because they're doing a holistic education for younger generation. And the title is just really giving me an additional voice to share my knowledge and to get more supporters to support the mission and vision of the foundation.
Amazing. Kasi naman, no, that's the reason, kung alam niyo mga Kalaagan, no, talagang kinuha ko yung video. May permission naman po ni Mrs. Irma, and I posted it on Laagan sa Cebu because it's very inspiring. Diba?
Yeah.
Like, for your story, you started where humble beginnings hanggang naging beauty queen ka.
Yes.
Diba?
This is really just a proof, you know, that no matter how difficult life is, if you have the dedication, commitment, and passion, success is always there for you.
Yes. Success talaga.
Yes.
With a hard work. Tama ka naman
Yes.
talaga. Okay, now talking about Mrs. Cebu Philippines, what is the most memorable or fun part during the Mrs. Cebu Philippines pageant?
For me, the memorable part is that I was always there for everybody, you know?
Yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah. I genuinely help my co-candidates and the other queens because I know how it is to have nothing. So when I see someone who needs help, I'm there. And I'm really doing it without asking anything in return.
Oh, you're so sweet. Now, what nice about sa'yo, kasi you are being crowned as a Mrs. Cebu Tourism, but you are also given an award for being Mrs. Congeniality.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
So like, it shows how generous you are, that you help your co-candidates. Like, yes, it's competition, mga kalaga, no? It's more on the crown, but with Mrs. Irma, she did not foresee it with a competition, but you make sure that you help your co-candidates. Instead, you see the Mrs. Cebu pageant as a family.
Yes.
Diba? Ang
Kasi
galing naman.
I really told them happy lang.
Happy lang. Yeah, enjoy lang.
Enjoy lang.
Which is beauty queen naman. And hindi pa lang ngayon. Yan, kasi you will be still competing on a national stage, diba? Alright, now talking about competing on a national stage, hindi pa rin mawawala ang boiling question.
Oh my God, I thought I graduated.
My boiling question. I prepared 2 boiling questions for you. This is very interesting. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm always ready.
Okay. Pick your first boiling question. Akala mo
Kala ko na, I thought I graduated with the boiling
O
question.
hindi kasi magna-nationals ka pa. Okay. Oh, first question agad. Your first boiling question is, a beauty pageant is a place of transformation. What was the most important transformation that has happened to you while you were at Mrs. Cebu Philippines pageant?
You know what? I remember when I was a kid, I was always focused on my career because I have a dream, I have a vision. I draw myself already that this is me in the future. And then eventually I became a wife and a mother. So I was always focused on career and family. So when I joined the beauty pageant, I think the biggest transformation for me is I became a certified beauty queen.
Wow.
You know, it's a different Irma. And you know, I became a certified beauty queen after a lot of trainings. And the journey has transformed me into a better me as I represent Mrs. Cebu to the national pageant in 2023.
Wow, yes. And I can't wait to see you on a national stage.
Oh my God, I'm also excited.
Okay, pick your last but not the least boiling
Meron
question.
pa pala.
Alright. Oh, ito. Interesting, mga kalagan. Alright. This question is being answered to one of the beauty queens, but I want Mrs. Irma to answer this question. Your next boiling question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself as a responsible Cebuana and why?
Oh my God. Oh, how do I rate myself? I think I would give myself 7.5.
7.5?
Oh, diba? Lower than Nicole.
Lower than Nicole Borromeo.
Yeah, because as I mentioned to you, I always focus on my career and family. And for me, I still need to work on the sub 2.5. So these are the things that I still need to work on so that I can contribute more to the society because I was so focused on family and career. And now I'll focus more on working on that part so that whenever I present to the national pageant, hoping I'll be getting the rate of 10 for myself.
Yes! Very well said, no? Now, kindly please invite our Laagan sa Cebu viewers, your social media once again, and how we can support you for the upcoming Mrs. Philippines International 2022. Go ahead.
So I'm inviting all of you to watch out for more updates. You can follow me on Irma Bitzer or Irms Bitzer on Instagram. And we will have our sashing on December 22 in Okada, Manila. And the national pageant will be on March 2023. So watch out for more updates.
Yes. And also, thank you very much for guesting here at Laagan sa
Thank you,
Cebu.
Fritz. It's always nice to be always interviewed by you.
Oh, thank you. And once again, Makalagan, our Mrs. Cebu Tourism 2022, who will be representing Mrs. Cebu City North for Mrs. Philippines International 2022. Once again, we have Mrs. Irma Bitzer. thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations for the crown and good luck for your upcoming competition.
Thank you, Fritz.
Yes,
Thank you.
and see you in Manila.
So you'll be there, ha?
Yes. All right, and also don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel at Lagan sa Cebu and click the bell button for notification. Like our official Facebook page at Lagan sa Cebu. And I would like to thank also City Center Suite for the accommodation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much also Binleaf sa mga malami ang pagkaon, no? Thank you very much for the food for my pageant episode. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank also Timplora Dermatologica for always making me fresh because I am Timplora Touch. You may also follow me on my TikTok account, Instagram, and Facebook at Fritz Gerald Alcaraz. Once again, ako si Kalaagan Fritz, nagsasabi, stay safe, be a responsible Kalaagan, and this is Laagan sa Cebu.